Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
Quality, not quantity. That's right, baby. It is Brewsday Tuesday. My name is Drez.
And I would be Huck.
And we are drinking beers
Beer
on
drinkers.
the radio.
Drink a beer.
Because it's Tuesday.
And it's a beer.
So it's funny, we were delving out these Easter-ish type theme beers. And this last round, or this round out right here, Huck says, here, I'll take the big boy this time. And he hands me the Sunday, is this a Sunday, is it Mole Stout? Mole Stout, which is an Imperial, we know what that word means. Imperial Stout with coffee, cocoa, cinnamon, and peppers. This is coming in at 11.3% ABV.
Okay, you win.
And it's also from Weyerbacher. So if you kept the big boy, what do you have?
No, it's nothing that big.
Oh, so you botched it.
I botched it.
You handed me the big boy.
Plus, I had to scratch the beer I was going to drink.
Oh, yeah?
I bought like 6 different beers that I thought were Easter themed, and this one, I'll tell you what it is. It's St. Bretta, and it's from Crooked Stave in Colorado, which is a great brewery, but yeah, there's nothing to do with Easter. I mean, they just gave it a name like that, but that's not what I'm drinking. So what I switched to, just for a little change up.
Switch it up.
So now we're going to look at the other side of Easter, and this is Fresh as Hell is from Samuel Adams. It's a 5.4, and it's a lager, a Hell's lager, or Hell lager, German beer, with orange blossom. So if you don't drink craft beer, you're going to Helles.
Is that that's what a Helles is?
It's just a lager style of beer from Germany. But they put orange blossom in this one, and then they got like a sugar skull face on there.
What makes it? What's special about a Helle style?
You can only drink it if you're a sinner, because then you're going to Helles.
And there you go.
So the Pope said there is.
He read that right off of Wikipedia, ladies and gentlemen.
The Pope said there is no hell last week.
Is that right?
Right before Easter, no hell. So don't worry about it. You don't have to get up and dress up and go to that sunrise service.
No sense going to church.
No, you're good. You're not going to hell. That's really given me a lot of relief, Trez.
That is a big relief. That is nice. Well, while we're on, first of all, let's go back. So that's what a hell is. What's this says?
Well, it's a taste
Sunday
like
mole. I haven't even sipped it yet.
Well, sipped it. You need to see. That's why I said I wanted to wait to tell you.
Here's the thing. This has got some crazy notes to it. It says, all right, so on the bottle it says coffee, cocoa, cinnamon, and peppers. So when you're smelling
I was trying to sneak that in on you, that pepper part.
Is that what makes it a mole?
Yes.
It's got mole.
Mole is a Mexican seasoning package. So that's got to have some heat, like, a pepper beer.
It's got all kinds of flavor going on with this.
But it should be hitting you now. A little bit of heat in the back, maybe.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. See, I was reading up. This guy is in Arkansas, invented this beer.
This is crazy.
So now other people are making it, but some brewer in Arkansas.
And I'm reading on here. It says, as the name suggests, 11.3% ABV. It's an imperial stout. The foundation of everyone's favorite Sunday morning stout. So I guess you're supposed to drink this in the morning. 11.3 ABV.
Breakfast beer, shower beer. A lot of good examples
with
of
a
that.
twist. It says the brew captures everything you'd expect from a traditional mole. Coffee, chocolate, heat, and smokiness. Foremost, though, is coffee, which is followed by layers of chocolate, courtesy of chocolate malt, cocoa powder, and Nacao nibs.
Yeah, I had Mexican on my way here. I'll probably be emitting some smoke in a bit.
Dude, I bet. This is just a crazy-ass beer right here,
I thought it might be.
And look at it. Look at the color.
And the only thing that's about Easter about that one is it's named Sunday in the name.
I don't know if I could...
But,
I mean, I guess I could drink almost anything anytime, but, dude, this will be a gnarly beer to start a Sunday morning off with.
Yeah, Sunday mornings, what do you got to do the rest of the day? Nothing.
Go to church.
Okay.
Easter egg hunt.
I'll give you that. No, that's tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. That's usually on, like, the Saturday. It's not usually on the Sunday.
The Easter egg hunt?
Yeah, they usually have it, like, the day before Easter, they have the Easter egg hunt.
Nah,
That's where
the way-
my little one, my
not the
little
way
granddaughter and I
not
went.
Not the way I live my life.
We
man.
did not find the golden egg, but I think we found a couple silvers.
Well, I don't know. I guess when I was younger, I do remember vaguely doing like the big group hunts. But every Easter.
Oh yeah, well the family thing's
the
different.
family
Yeah,
thing,
that's different.
We do it at my grandma's house, and yes, we do still.
Well, wait. This
do
year,
Easter egg hunts.
this year you have two options, and you're either going to put out the eggs that weren't hard boiled, or you're not going to put any eggs out at all and tell them they're there because it's April Fool's Day.
Yeah,
You got to do that this year.
No, well,
Teach them a little lesson about.
do you realize this is post? Like you're talking about this year.
Oh yeah, last year. That's what you should
You
have
mean
done.
this past weekend?
Yeah.
Come on, Huck.
Come on, Huck.
Get with it. Cut.
Oh, hit the mic with my glass.
Come on, man. Come on now.
So you should have this weekend put out 0 eggs and tell the kids to go find them because it was also April Fool's Day.
Or just put like joke crap in the eggs.
Yeah, or don't hard boil them. That's always my favorite.
My grandma.
My dad used to do that to me
My
all the time.
grandma's too big of a sweetheart to pull.
Oh, yeah.
To pull
Yeah.
pranks like that on us.
Yeah, my dad would always there'd be 1 egg, and I'd always get it. It wasn't cooked.
Will you ever do this though? Like, have you ever had this where? Because I feel like this has happened a year or a couple times, where like my grandma will say, "Okay, there's 57 eggs. So between all of you, 6 of you can get this many. Whatever it works out." And then there's always like the 1 or 2 eggs that nobody can find, and everybody's looking for a long time, and eventually you give up.
Right. So then the
You ever,
next year, next year you find those.
5 months later, when
Yeah.
you're mowing the lawn, you're like, "What the hell is this?" And
That
you're
thing
like,
goes
"What is
spraying all over your pants leg.
right?
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah, I think
That's why we always do like the plastic eggs with Hershey Kisses in them.
Oh, those will last forever.
That's right.
The
My
sun
weakness.
in
Though,
summertime.
what's your favorite candy? Mine is jelly beans. And
Oh, that's the worst.
Specifically, I can't remember the brand. The red.
the
Starts with an
Jelly
S.
Belly or whatever?
Oh, those are good too. Yeah, you can't get those around here that well.
I think
but-
Jelly Belly, but
yeah, they're probably the best.
well,
Yeah,
sugar-
that's the red one. So that's my favorite. Jelly beans. I can eat a whole bag.
oh, gross, man.
Just sugar. Sugar.
No, I don't get down on that, man. The best things. Here's what we do, because we do the Easter egg hunt, and then everybody sits down and you bust open all the eggs, and then you start trading candy. This is like Halloween,
Right.
You start trading like, all right, man, I'll give you these 4, just regular Hershey Kisses for that 1 Reese's cup,
Butterfinger.
right?
The Butterfingers always break though.
Yeah. But you know what's cool is Grandma, she'll hide like money in there too.
Ooh.
So, but I've learned the hard way, because I remember I used to go around and I would shake the egg, and if it didn't rattle, I'd put it back, because that means there wasn't money.
Well, it's rattling. Ain't that much money.
But then, like I said, but she would put like the like 1912 dimes that were actually made of silver and stuff like that. Like she got the old school special money, man. I have a whole collection of special money that I have acquired from my grandma and doing Easter egg hunts over the years. So, but every now and then, then I learned not to do that for 2 reasons. One, like I said, there's only a certain amount, and then sometimes you'll get not as many eggs because you're being picky and putting them back. And 2,
You're only allowed 6.
right? And once she started putting paper money in there, that doesn't rattle.
No.
And I learned, I guess you do want some of the ones that don't rattle.
So are you saying that you still went on the Easter egg hunt this weekend?
Oh yeah. I'm 30.
Yeah,
and
you still did it.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm not the youngest.
Oh.
Or excuse me, I'm not the oldest.
Oh.
My sister's 36, and
she's hunting with the best of them.
She was Easter egg hunting.
You guys are out there pulling hair, pushing down.
Well, what's weird is there's only there's our generation, and we have like one of our cousins, and in fact, it's the youngest one, which is kind of interesting. She's got a kid who is now, Easter egg hunt of age. And so, and every year, we all want to hunt. And so it's up to like my mom to hide the eggs or whatever. So this year I was like, she's like, well, all right, well, who's hiding the eggs? And I was like, let's have Chase hide the eggs for us. The actual 4-year-old that should be doing it. Let's have him hide the eggs and we'll go hunting for him. We give him a nice little head start though. So, and then it's just a free for all, dude.
Yeah, we go to the thing in
A bunch of
Blacksburg, and they
30s and 20-year-olds, something just fighting.
we
for
go to the
eggs.
one in Blacksburg, and they separate out by ages. It's pretty good. Take the grandkid too.
It's fun. It's always fun. So, what do you think of that beer? So you have all right. So we each have interesting beers this time around. Which honestly, I don't know if I've ever had a mole, and I don't know if I'm sure I've had a hella.
Yeah, Hella's
That's more common.
it's a lager. Mm-hmm. It's really nothing special, but this one's okay. I mean, it's Sam Adams. A lot of people diss Sam Adams. I'm a fan.
Well, here's the thing, man. I know that one commercial got popular. They're like, how many beers did Sam Adams brew last year? And everybody's like, 12, 16, and they're like 85 beers, and they like pull them all out. They have a lot of beers.
I was up there, and he's in there at the actual brewery. They brewed like 280 different beers a year, but that's really small batch.
Yeah.
They actually brewed to sell 85 beers, but they brewed like a beer a day, a work day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And the beer was good. I mean, we had some one-offs that were amazing. And this is a good beer. I'm going to give it a 4. I'm not a big fan of lagers. And Orange Blossom, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really don't dog on Sam Adams, because when it comes to the big boys, I think Sam Adams is one of the is way closer to like the craft beer world than most.
He's like him. I think Yingling's number 1. He's number 2 in craft beer size, and he was the first craft beer billionaire.
Is that right?
Without selling out. I'm going to add that in there. So, and he's you ever see him? He's got a beer in his hand. I mean, seriously, he's just like us.
And who is this he we're speaking of?
Jim Cook,
owner
of
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams. I've met him 4 or 5 times.
So you guys are like best friends.
Yeah, well,
shoot him a text.
He probably
right
doesn't remember me. You'd be surprised who I could shoot a text to.
I don't doubt it. Well, there you go. Well, so that's not bad. There you go. So that was the what Hellas? What is it?
Fresh as Hellas.
Fresh as Hellas, man.
It's like me. And actually, the original beer name could be Hell. It's both.
It's
in German.
So it's Helle, right?
Helles.
Well, is Hell
Or Hell. Period. I looked it up. I Wikipedia'd that son of a gun.
So it's spelled Helles?
Helles. Yeah.
Like
Helles.
that's the style of beer?
That's the style of beer. But it was originally could have been called Hell as well.
Hell lager.
But maybe that's just German.
I don't know. Well, this mole stout, dude, from Weyerbacher, this thing is gnarly.
Gnarly.
I mean, I think that's the word to describe this beer.
All right.
Just straight.
Well, that's how you described it.
Gnarly. I
That's
mean,
the word.
it's very potent. There's so many flavors packed into this bad boy. Obviously, a nice hearty ABV.
I feel a good score coming on.
And well, as described, I mean, I'm not a big coffee guy. Here's the thing, though. It is a stout, after all. It's an imperial stout, which I like. The word imperial. I like the word imperial, but I'm not a big fan of the word stout. So, it's got those flavors, but it does have that uniqueness that with that little that mole, man, that burn, like you said, the peppers, which I don't know if I've had a stout like this before.
I'm looking forward to ending my day with that beer here shortly. So I get the other half.
It's very unique. It's very interesting. It is.
Could it be?
No, it's definitely. It's not a 5. I'll tell you that right now. Just because I'm not a big stout guy. It's super flavorful. I mean, this is a big sipper. You could do this on a Sunday morning because it'll take you a while to get through. You could just sip it like coffee.
Says you.
It's a good beer. It's a 4.5.
That's
very
pretty high
unique.
score. That's
Very
a high score.
unique.
Well, looks like I pulled one good beer out of that package.
I've never had anything like it. The Weyerbacher Sunday Mole Stout. Wow, crazy. What are we doing next week, Huck? You got any idea?
I think somebody tipped me off to a New York brewery whose name escapes me, but it's back to the old Vale Aslan style of brewery.
Where there's like very small batches.
Right, cans with labels on them.
Hard to get your hands
on. I have 4 beers.
How the hell did you get those? Well, I guess we'll find out next week.
There you go.
All right. I'm very intrigued about that one, as should you be. Huck on Huck's Beer Buzz everywhere, hucksbeerbuzz.com, on all the social.
Gmail.
Twitter,
Instagram, Facebook.
All that good stuff. If you want to hit up Huck, you can certainly do so. And Drez Drinks is my handle on Untapped. You can always email me any suggested beers, man. If you got a beer that you think we need to try, hit us up.
Or better yet, send us the beer.
Even better. We'll work it out for you. And, of course, we will take a quick break and get back to the tunes here on 105.3 The Bear. Huck, thank you so much for coming in. More rock after this. Stick around.